Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. We celebrate our annual Christmas show, this year the day after Christmas. And before we go to our next guest, our show producer Shelby Bacall has been helping us bring in the Christmas spirit. Take it away, Shelby. That's the best. She waited to last. She's been good, but very good.
Your show was kind of like the old Johnny Carson show. You know, he had Doc Severinsen. You got Shelby.
I do have Shelby. That's right. Yeah, she probably doesn't know who Doc Severinsen is. But
I know who Doc Severinsen is.
All right, Shelby. All right.
Was he music major?
Yeah, that's right. She was a music major. Hey, I couldn't think of a better person to close out today's Christmas show with, and before we come to him, we do want to wish a belated birthday to Mr. David Gabbard of Frazier, growing up, now lives in Lexington. Happy birthday, Dave.
Well, happy birthday, yeah. I was one of those few unfortunate ones to have a Christmas Eve birthday.
Christmas Eve birthday. My mother was born on Christmas Day, and she always said she got shortchanged on presents. And, of course, by the time we have next week's show, which will be on January the 2nd, we will have missed Gene Smith's birthday, which is on January the 1st. Happy birthday, Gene, early. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Gene will be the ripe old age of 104. So that y'all probably read about him many times, but no, he won't be. It may feel like he's 104, but hey, the next guy keeps calling me young man. I guess that's why I've always liked Billy Montague. I mean, you know, between wild game dinners and chasing rabbits with a stick, I can't think of anybody that has more fun in what he's doing when it works, and that's our good friend Billy Montague out of Somerville, Tennessee. Billy's Beagle Chase Hunting Service. Good morning, Billy.
Good morning, Mr. Larry.
Hey, see there, I told you he'd say that, and it makes me feel good to hear that because I know, you know, Dave and Gene, some people aren't brought up like that, and it really, I like to hear that, Billy. Thank you.
You're welcome, young man. Appreciate it. Hey, Mr. Dave, Mr. Gene, and I tell you, Miss Shelby did a great job.
Didn't she, though? Yeah.
She did a great job.
Thank you.
Today hers not first day, you can tell that.
No. Do you have a instrument you'd like to play right now, Billy? So
nothing but listen to my dogs sing. You know, they do pretty good at it themselves.
All right, Billy. How many dogs you got?
We have 24.
All right. Now, I know Billy also beagles. There's something about beagles, Billy. Did you have a beagle when you were a kid? How did you get into this? I've asked this before, but what?
Yes, I did. My dad was a big quail hunter, and back in those days, I lost him in 1974. But back in those days, I was small, and he would go out quail hunting, and every afternoon when I come in from school, he will have 8 birds laying in the on the washing machine in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And so on weekends we get to go, and it was not unusual to find 10, 15 covey of wild birds
at that
every time we went out.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
and Dad could shoot 3 times and kill 3 birds. I shoot 3 times, I hit 1. but we always seen rabbits. But he always told me that I could not shoot rabbits in front of the dogs.
Yes.
So when I came 12 years old, I told him, I said, I'd sure like to have me a little beagle puppy. And our neighbor had a little beagle puppy, and Daddy bought for $3.
$3. Okay.
And I named her Ladybug.
Ladybug. Okay.
And I would take her out and train her, and she was a pretty nice little dog. And back in those days, you could walk anywhere and find a rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
And so today's limit is 5 per person, but if I would go out with Ladybug and kill one, I felt like I got the limit, and I come on back in with my little 410 shotgun.
And today, with 19 dogs and having as many as you've had over the years, you've been doing this now. I can remember when we first met. I don't know how long. How long you been at this now?
We have been guiding for 23 years. I've been hunting over 40 on rabbit hunting, and it goes by real fast. We have met so many nice people, and through this business, you're the one that got me started in guiding, and thank you again.
Well, it's just a pleasure for you folks out there to spend a few hours with Billy Montague. Not only does he take care of you, and he has that motto. What is that motto? You don't shoot.
Man, this is fun. That's
this
on the back
is
of
fun.
my cap.
That's on the back of the cap, and I've got a couple of those caps at least that says, "Man, this is fun." And he also tells you don't shoot your what, guide, or what is that?
You don't shoot your guide, and you do not shoot your dogs, and do not shoot each other.
That's yeah, because he's had some interesting things happen to him. But the love of beagles, why beagles? What makes you love to do what you're doing, Billy?
It is so much fun to get out there. For any rabbit hunter, people have beagles. You always going to have one or two pretty good ones.
Yes.
But each year, if you are able, I raise 4 puppies a year.
Okay.
This year I have 5. This is his first year to get to hunt. And if you are fortunate to have 2 out of 5 that turn out to be pretty good rabbit dogs, you feel like it's pretty neat. You know what your old dogs would do, and
yes,
it's pretty neat. And then you take people out rabbit hunting with you and watch them get involved and start hollering. We see a rabbit, and we holler tally ho, and they'll get out there hollering tally ho, and different things. And it is just so much fun to watch people, and some of them don't do any other kind of hunting, but maybe rabbit hunt.
Yes.
But they get out there and they see the dogs work and they shoot the rabbit, and it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. And so how old does a dog have to be before he joins in on the hunt? I mean, is there
we have some that 8 months old that's joining in mighty young, but usually 8 months old, 8 months old, and to a year old.
That starts them.
Average life is 8 to 12 years old, so they're not in your pack a long time most of the time.
But you've had some that have lived and stayed after it, and you've given names to all these. I don't know how you remember the names, Billy, when you're out there. Or you know their bark, even.
Oh yeah, all the voices are different.
Yeah. So how do you do that? I mean, is it just because you've had them all these times, or
it's just like you and Mr. Dave and different ones in a different room. You don't have to see their face.
No.
You just hear them talking, and you'll know who exactly you're talking to. And same way on the dogs. Each one has a different sound, different voice.
Really?
One may be a high pitch, one may be a low pitch.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's pretty neat.
And can you tell when they're on track? I mean, can you tell?
Yes, sir. You can tell. I always use the word lying. You can tell when a little dog out there lying, frustrated, and maybe where a rabbit has been playing during the night or something like that, bumping around.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But when they get on that one rabbit, it's pretty neat.
Well, this is not an easy. How many sticks have you gone through now?
I'm on my number 4th. People laugh at me. When I first started this business, people don't want to see me shoot. So I put my shotgun down and just started carrying a stick.
Yes.
And the first stick I carried with me was just a little old paint stick, and I hit it over a coon's head, and coon ran off and broke the stick.
Yeah.
So I got a better stick, and I use a wheelbarrow handle stick.
Yeah.
And that's what I use, and I'm on number 3 right now.
Number 3. Gene Smith, you better find him a new wheelbarrow stick. Gene Smith is a man that knows how to make sticks.
I got about 45 walking sticks.
Yeah, 35. I think, Gene, you need to get Billy figure up with a stick, because when they get in that hole, Billy, I've seen Billy disappear looking for those dogs. I mean, because they get in the hole, they're hard to get out, aren't they?
Sometimes they are. Yes, sir. I guess I don't move as quick as I used to.
Oh, really? Okay.
But I still get out there, and I still feel like I'm 20 years old working my dogs and have a lot of fun, and
this is your
it's
time.
a blessing to me.
Yeah, because people may not know Billy is a third, fourth generation farmer. I mean,
yes, sir.
You've been in the field a lot, and so this is coming up on prime time. We can get these deer hunters out of the way and everything else. The season goes through the end of February. Is that right, Billy?
Yes, sir. It goes last day of February. If you have a leap year, Tennessee and Arkansas honor leap year. Mississippi does not.
And then this year, of course, we had leap year last year. So what's it like? And give my listeners out there that are saying, well, I want to do something. I want to meet Billy. Well, I know you could go to lroutdoors.com, click on that logo that we created for Billy, and go. So, Billy, are you booking trips now for after the first?
Oh, yes, sir. We have been several times already and have met so many nice people. And the biggest hunt this year so far have been 14 rabbits.
Oh, man.
The least has been 4. But we have found several rabbits. The hunters have been extremely safe, extremely nice.
Yeah.
It's fun to get out there with them. I guess I look old. I'm 64. Most of the time I feel like I'm 44.
Yes, you act like it, too.
I missed taking one group of hunters last year due to rain, and so they called me up this year, and the guy said, look, we got to go hunting with Billy. I said, man, we've been hunting him with 21 years, and he's got to be near 80 years old right now. We got to go hunting with him. And, boy, it really made me feel bad. And got out there, and the first thing they kept asking me, how old are you? I said, I'm 64. He said, okay. In the hunt, he told me, he said, Joe there thought you was 80 years old.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. So,
ain't nothing wrong with 80 now.
Ain't nothing.
Oh, no, sir.
No, ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, Billy, we got to get out of here, buddy. Again, appreciate you. That's Billy's Beagle Chase hunting service. Go to my website. Beagle Chase Hunting Service. Go to my website, lroutdoors.com. Click on the link. Set you up a trip between now and the last day of February, and let Billy know. Billy, hope you all had a great Christmas. Happy New Year to you, buddy, and appreciate you, okay?
What an honor to be on your show always. Everybody be safe. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thank you all for everything.
Thank you, Billy. All right, Billy Montague. All right, guys, before we get out of here, let me tell you about next week's show. It is the best of 2020 on Outdoors with Larry Ray, and Shelby McCall is putting it together. You're going to recognize Ronnie Capps and Steve Coleman, Kevin Van Dam, Dale Sanders, Kim Rohde, and Michael and Jim Perry. And that story.
I got another pun if you want it.
Give it to me quick.
Okay, I dreamt I was wanting to buy a white bear from the Arctic, and my doctor said I had bipolar syndrome.
What a way to end it. Anybody? Dave, would you like to top that? No.
No, okay. I'm afraid I'm just going to have to wait till next year.
Okay. Well, Happy New Year to you guys. Thank y'all. Shelby McCall. Thank you. Doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. And what else, guys? God bless the USA.